guys, I'm back again, actually recording and probably uploading this video, because yes, today is the day that I add some modifications, two sets of modifications to my Ford Fiesta ST2. We have mud flaps and emerald boot struts, so when I'm in the car park loading in a horse's head, it will be easier to do that as the boot will come up on its own rather than just unlock. That's the plan anyway. And then I'm going to add some mud flaps to make the car look good, and then hopefully there'll be no triangle of mud by the wheel arch that really fucks me off. So yes, let's just get on with it. So I have been stocking up on equipment. I've been getting jacks and toolboxes and shit. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to use those tools to buy a fucking buy some fucking mods. So I've got these, the boot struts that go on in some way, and then I've got the fucking over here, the mud flaps that are in, well, lots of paper, and then I have to take off the rear wheels to fit these, the back ones, and then turn the front wheels for the front ones. So this should be interesting, but you know, you're looking at all the stuff, people think that I'm mechanically inept and I can't do anything, but I have come up with a plan. I will fit all of these myself. I mean, how hard can it be? I think it would be quite hard, actually. So seeing as the rear wheels take the most effort, because you have to take the rear wheels off, the whole rear wheel has to come off to put these mud flaps on, I thought I'll just get on with the rear one first and get that out of the way, and obviously show you doing one side, because if I show you doing both sides, we'll be here all day. I mean, look how fucking dirty. I had this clean the other day. This is the problem with the winter. Look how fucking dirty that has become. That's just fucking, that's just, look at that. That's just fucking horrible. That's why I'm wearing all these shitty clothes. So yeah, apologies for that. I'm not dressing up for this occasion. So I bought myself a hydraulic jack, or whatever it's called, and some stands. So hopefully jacking this car up should be an absolute doddle, as I am called Jack. So that should be very easy to do. Right. So I have got the brilliant toolkit, but more importantly, I have a torque wrench, which I've actually left over there. I'm just gonna, for fuck's sake, I'm just gonna pop all that shit in there and just pretend that didn't. Oh, fuck's sake. Right. I can fucking edit this out. Well, I've got to find where the jacking point is. So, oh, this is ridiculous. How can I not see the? Is that the jacking? I think this car has two jacking points. I'm going to use this one because it looks bigger. That's just the theory I'm going with. Yeah, if you want to write and say I'm doing this all wrong, well, I'm not a professional, so you can bugger off and go and watch your fucking Antiques Roadshow about your Morris Minor, because this is how it's going to go. But fuck it is a simple answer. Is my simple. That's my motto for everything with cars. Just fuck it. If you see a corner on a country road, just fuck it. And you know, you just hope everything goes well. Oh no, that's not quite. I don't need anybody. I don't need any friends. I don't need anybody. I can do this all by myself. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Yes. Now my driveway is on a slight slope, so it can be a bit tricky, but I think this is going to work. Again, I don't know if I'm doing this the best way, but oh god, it's making noises. Jesus Christ, we're going to be here all day. Right, and then I've got to do something called reading the instructions. I've just remembered something. When you loosen the nuts on the wheel, they have to be on the ground. And what I've done is, well, I haven't. Oh, God. Yeah. So, yeah, you join me here, and yeah, you can see I've jacked up the wheel, and I haven't loosened the nuts. I've just went straight into it, and I've forgotten to do the. So we'll have to just lower it again, and that was not very smooth. That was not very smooth, but there you go. At least it got it down. Right, I need to do the fucking... Right, shit. Let me find the point first again. That's annoying because we're making such excellent progress. Oh, people are going to be laughing at me now. People who do this at home for their, you know, YouTube channels that have millions of subscribers. You know, Matt Armstrong's laughing at me now. Ow, I've just bumped my head. 120 Newton meters of torque. Oh, I need to put on this. Oh, shit. So I've got a adjust this somehow. 100. Yeah, I know how to do this. I do because it's. I need to unlock it. 120. Like up, down, left, right. That is what I'm going to do. No, that's too big. Bollocks. See, people who are watching this, or people who, used to be my friends and thought, no, he can't do anything mechanical, watch and learn, because today I shall prove you wrong. Does that go in there? I can't get the thing to... Oh, fuck's sake. How do I... Oh, you pressed the button on the back of the thing. Right, I knew that. Idiots. Okay. Now, no one laugh. No, that's... Okay, here we go. Surely this will... Ugh! I'm probably doing this the wrong technique here. That's not worked. This is going to be here forever. This is gonna... I don't understand. So I've got nuts I can't undo on my car. Right, cut the cameras. Yes. Okay, good. Now the... Right. Now that the nuts are loosened, I could raise the car, put the stand underneath it, take the wheel off, and then attend to the mud flaps. Oh, this is going to be such a long and boring video. I do apologise. I could talk to you about my birthday weekend plans. I'm going to have some friends over, the very few remaining I have, and we're going to have some fireworks, which are actually in the boot, so if the car does roll down and there's an explosion, we know why. And we're going to have a lovely time with a few drinks, just admiring the sun. Well, I say sun, the rain, the dark, and the clouds, and the annoying Ryanair 737 going above us. But I'm actually going to stand up and do this. You can see my arse crack like any mechanic. I think that's the typical mechanic situation where you have to see their arse crack. Right, the car is up. Now, do I need to make it go any higher or what? I think it needs to go a bit higher. It's a good thing I had a big breakfast. Otherwise, I would have fainted by now. And, well, I don't know, but... Oh, losing pressure in the... No? Right, that's probably as high as it goes. So I'm going to have to try and get this underneath now. Right, I'm going to try and get it underneath in a way that makes it stable and beautiful. Literally, fuck it. Okay, right. I'm going to slowly lower this down and see what happens. If the car breaks and I have a ton of bodywork damage, I'll be upset. That's not gone well. I might have broken the... I've damaged my car. Right, I'm going to lower the car slowly and we'll just pretend that didn't happen. That was a bit... Yes. Oh, that was spooky. Okay. That wheel's coming off at a fucking horrible angle. Right, I'm sure I've done this in the right way. Oh my god. Take this off. Oh, there it is. Oh. I've done the thing. I've actually taken off the rear wheels of my own car. And now I've got to try and access the back here to get this fucking rear flap on. So I've got to read the instruction manual of the rear flaps now. So I have to do some more reading. And I love reading. It's really fun. Right. Oh god. Right, guys. I think I've got those on. I think correctly. Okay, the flaps are sort of installed, as you can see, but there is a slight problem. They seem quite loose. and I don't really know why. I mean, looking at the videos, the two Allen key nuts and bolts that hold the metal bracket in, then sort of replace two original fixings like these, but my car didn't have that. I don't really know why or what's going on there, so I might have to bodge it and then probably wait. So, but yeah, having established that I've probably done something wrong or the car's designed weirdly, it's probably the car, we're going to put the wheel back on, get the others put on, and then drive somewhere and get some Gorilla Glue, and I think just glue that little bit back there and then it should hold in place. That's the theory. Oh god, biggest regret doing this. Oh, that's nice and heavy. Oh. Okay. Bollocks. Okay. Right, folks, it's about 3.5 hours later, but we do have, finally, the rear mud flaps attached. They're still a bit loose, but I will think of something. I don't know what it is. So basically, the problem is that where the screws of these go into like the carpet lining, they're supposed to go into like a fixture at the back, but my car doesn't seem to have that. So at the moment, it's a bit loose, but even still, they look good, I think. I don't know if they're straight, I can't see on the camera. They're probably not the straightest ever, but then I'm not straight either, so, you know, if they're going to be bent, they've got the right bent drive. I mean, this one looks good. So, right, the mud flaps are on, but there are some issues. So, I can't get this third screw in because I can't get the original one out of the car. I don't know why. This, as I said earlier, is a bit loose and flappy, but I've tried to secure it. This one I think is actually the least worst out of the back two. Again, a bit loose, but I think it should hold. And this one is probably the perfect one because all three things have gone in, but for some reason I can't get the third one out on the other side here. So, I don't know, that's stuff I'm going to have to work on, but I think they're looking quite good. I'll just have to see how well they stay on when I'm driving. Hopefully well is the answer. But yeah, Right, I've actually managed to get one of the boot struts off, holding it with the stick. But yeah, this should be interesting. So I've got to do the same for the other side. Got to wham it out. And then Bob will be your uncle. Okay, that's that one off as well. Right, now it's time to get the emerald boot struts, which are over here. Right, here is the boot, and then we'll just... And it opens by itself with the tap of the key. It won't focus. My hands are dirty. Yeah, so that is the end of the modding. Yeah, my hands are killing me, and they're dirty. The car is looking good. Mostly. We'll see how long they last before they flap off, because I'm worried they are, because I haven't been able to secure most of them properly. But I don't really care. I'm going to just see how they go. Yeah. Right, we are away. Right. I feel like the weatherman won't approve of what we're doing today. Full bag gear change there. Oh bollocks! We've lost comms. We've lost comms, everyone. Oh, concentrate on the road, Jack. Oh, we almost hit the curb. Shit. Thing. Right, guys, I'm going to talk to you guys about this car, and I'm doing a POV drive. So I've had this car nearly 4 months now, and it served me well, and it hasn't gone kaboom the day after the warranty ran out, which is good. And I'm followed by my close friend in his Toyota GC86. I'll give you the stats from what I can remember of them. He has a 2-litre 4-cylinder engine, and he's rear-wheel drive. I have a 1.5-litre 3-cylinder turbocharged engine. The horsepower, his is slightly higher than mine. He's a few more than me.
but my 0 to 60 time is, I think, just under a second lower than his, and my top speed is 144. I think his is 143. Obviously, my car is loaded for technology of the back roads. I've got curved suspension, which reduces roll in the corners. I've got limited slip differential, and I believe all 4 of my wheels can brake. And also, I can upshift in this without putting my foot on the clutch, even though I haven't tried that because it's not recommended by the people I bought it from, and I think people in general, it's just not a recommended thing to do, and I haven't tried it and I don't want to. It is a German gearbox, I believe, so trustworthy, but I don't think I'm going to push it that far. So hopefully we'll get out of this traffic and these Sunday drivers and that man that's just staring at us, and we can get going and see what we get. Annoyingly, another thing that happens when you drive, it's a nice Mazda MX-5, very nice. And another problem with driving around B roads with your friends is that you do, well I do, get very dry mouth because of the nerves and the pressure. And this is all that remains of my drink. It's very empty, so that's good. Well done me. I've come prepared, haven't I? Although I have got just under half a tank of fuel. How prepared is that? But we're now passing through the beautiful town of I don't actually know where we are. What I like about this car is it's formal and informal at the same time. It's formal as in it gets decent MPG. It can shut down the cylinder to protect the environment. Oh, is that an up GTI over there? It is actually. I mean, he's going for fuel. Maybe his MP's not as good as mine. Ha 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 ha! Oh god, there's a Peugeot. Yeah, there is a Peugeot. The most reliable car brand of them all. Now, oh, there's a smart car now. I hope the camera angle is good. I'm just hoping it is. Right, I need to put my foot down. My vape is in my groin. There's a pothole reported there. Better be careful because potholes and me don't go well. So it is going to be a careful one, and also if I change gear, that would also help, wouldn't it? But yes, no, this is what it's about. This is that BMW is challenging us to a race up ahead there. The BMW X1 or 2 or whatever it is running away from us. Look.
Pothole reported ahead.
What's that smell? Is my EcoBoost engine about to go EcoBoom? Oh, look at that! That's a nice classic bus. I don't know what it's called, and I know the seats on that are probably rock hard. But that's the beauty of the public transport. I have to say, but there are much. Yes, I know. For some pathetic and stupid reason, I decided to put down my sun visor without realising it's going to block the camera view of my GoPro. So I'm afraid the next set of footage is just useless. And also, to be fair, I am just rambling on in the background about saying how I can keep up with the Golf R in the real world, which is sort of true. But ho-hum, the little drive continued. And to be fair, things were going quite well until things sort of went a bit wrong. Jesus, wept on a bicycle. This is quite a road. Oh my god, shit on a bit. So yes, as I said, my friend suffered minor injuries and has since made a full recovery. I obviously rushed to help him, and also another friend of ours joined the scene later on, and we all stuck together and made sure he was okay. After today's events, I then decided to drive to my boyfriend's house in a relaxed tone after the day's events. But that, as it turns out, also went very nearly very wrong. Again.
Emergency recording start.
What the fuck are you doing? What on earth are you doing? Right guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again if I can be bothered to upload a video again.